Say today's class handling elements. See, handling elements in WebDriver. Handling elements. Elements means Kamal. Elements means terminology varies from
Elements means object.
Object. See, in EFT, we use object term. In Selenium, element. See, handling elements in Selenium WebDriver. Okay. Say to create and execute tests using Selenium WebDriver, three important prerequisites. Say create and execute test cases. See, already we discussed terminology varies from one environment to another, meaning same. In EFT, we use test or test script. In Selenium, official term is test case. You can use test script or test also, but official term is test case. Most of the people using test case, Selenium test cases. If it is UFT, UFT tests or UFT test scripts. Okay, create and execute test cases using Selenium WebDriver. First, prerequisites. Prerequisites. Okay, environment setup is different task. Our testing point of view, what are the prerequisites? Can you tell me, Sridevi? Prerequisites. Three important things. Prerequisites for creating and executing test cases in Selenium WebDriver. Sridevi.
Sir, identifying elements.
Identifying elements. Okay. See, web element locators. Element locators. To identify elements. See, you take any functional test automation tool. Functional test automation tools are object-based test tools. Based on objects only, they perform test operations. Okay. To identify elements are, you can say, objects. Next, continue. In
Sir,
our web
methods.
yes, WebDriver methods. Here our scenario is WebDriver. Okay. WebDriver methods are, you can say, operations to perform operations on elements. To perform operations on elements. Next, third one, Java programming concepts. Not only Java, if you take Java programming concepts required. If you take parallel programming concepts required. See, in our case, Java programming concepts. Purpose to enhance to enhance test cases. See, these are the prerequisites. Element locators, WebDriver methods, programming concepts. Next, just a brief idea. Already we discussed element locators. Already we discussed. Aarti, list out the element locators that we use in Selenium WebDriver. WebDriver supports 8 element locators. You can use any one unique locator. It supports 8 element locators. You can use any one unique locator to recognize web element or object. Continue.
Sorry, sir.
Kamal, 8 element locators that Selenium WebDriver supports. Kamal, Muhammad Kamal. Already we discussed this concept.
Yes, sir.
You need to remember core concepts. Okay, Sridevi, can you tell me?
Yes, sir. ID, name, class name.
Just a minute. ID. Next, name.
Name.
Next,
Class name.
class name. See, sensitive. Observe the names. Sensitive. Case sensitive. Next.
Tag name.
Good. Tag N capital letter. Tag name.
LinkText.
LinkText. T capital. Next.
Partial LinkText.
Good. Partial. L cap. T cap. Partial LinkText. Next.
cssSelector.
Yes, cssSelector. ClassCAD style sheets. Selector. Just a minute. Last one.
XPath.
Good. Small letters. See, these are the 8 element locators that we use in Selenium WebDriver. Next, see extension of this topic, web elements. Web elements. List out the web elements are the web objects. Actually, UFT point of view, browser also object, but Selenium point of view, browser is not object, but you can take as element. What we have to handle? Browser.
Edit box.
Good. Edit box, sometimes text box. Next.
Button.
Button. Push button. Web elements. Nearly 13.
Drop down box. Radio
powerful
button.
Object in the web. Powerful object in the web. Link. Next. Drop down.
Drop down box. Checkbox.
Just a minute. Drop down box. List box. Same type of objects. List box. Next.
I think image.
Just a minute. Text area present in the web page. Text area or sometimes messages. Messages dynamic. Text area fixed, constant. Just a minute. Just a minute. Observe Kamal. this one account all of Google. What is this one? Selected one. One account all of Google. This is text area or message?
Text message.
Message. Is it message? Aarti?
Text
Text
area.
area.
Text area. Text area.
Text.
Just a minute. Just a minute. One account all of Google is text area. Just click sign in without entering email password. Here, observe Sridevi. Enter your email address. Is it text area or message?
Message.
Message. See, text area's constant means fixed. Images, same type but dynamic. Okay. See, text area, messages. Next, continue Aarti.
Image.
Image. Image object having three flavors. General image. Next, observe. This Google. This is image. What type of image? General image. General. No functionality. Next, just a minute. Mercury Tours. Here one sign in button is there. Sign in button. What is this type? Image na?
Image button.
Image button. Yes, it is image button. Image button. Next, just a minute. Selenium. Suppose this SE is there na? Selenium IDE. SE.
Link.
What type of image?
Image link.
Image link. Good. Say image, but it is link. If you click this image, it will redirect to another page. Okay na Kamal? Three types of image objects.
Yes.
What are the three types?
Image link, image button, and
general image means without any functionality. Suppose Google logo. See, familiar with web elements. Important. Image button. Next, image link. Next, continue Aarti.
I think frame.
Frame, yes. See, first general objects, regularly using objects, checkbox, radio button, next HTML table, or you can say web table. Next, frames, frame. Next, mouse over, it's not object. see edit box button 2, 3, 4, 5. Just a minute. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Next, mouse over, span, web span. Next, duplicate elements that we have to handle. Next, working with multiple browsers. See, this we have to handle. Okay, na Kamal, web elements, you identify all web elements. We covered maximum elements na. Sridevi.
Yes, sir. Browser,
Yes, sir.
edit box, text box, drop-down box, radio button, checkbox, web table, link, image, list box, text area, HTML table, frame, web span, duplicate elements, multiple browsers, mouse over.
Duplicate elements is not separate type. Just handling duplicate elements, web span not separate elements. Okay. Next, see, first we covered web elements and its locators. Web elements and locators. See, element locators. As part of element locators, we discussed elements and element locators. Next, second one, WebDriver methods. WebDriver methods. Okay, already we discussed WebDriver methods. See, we can segregate WebDriver methods. See, first one, methods on browser. Methods on browser, general methods. Methods on browsers. Next, browser navigation methods. Navigation methods. Next, methods on elements. Already we discussed UFT tool point of view, browser also object, edit box object, text box object, button object, image object. But Selenium point of view, browser is not element, isn't it? Aarti, got this point? Kamal, Sridevi.
Yes, sir.
Say why we are not using any locator for browser, for identifying browser na? Getting this point, Sridevi? UFT tool point of view, browser also object.
Yes,
We use properties for browser object. For example, browser title or creation time or browser name, etc. But Selenium point of view, browser is not element, isn't it?
yes, sir.
Why we don't use any element locators for recognizing browser object? Browser. Then how to recognize browser? Using browser driver, Selenium can recognize, isn't it?
Yes.
Using Firefox driver or Internet Explorer driver or Chrome driver, Selenium WebDriver can recognize browser. Okay, next methods on other elements. Methods on elements. See, categories of methods. Others. First, Aarti, list out browser methods, general methods. Already we used. Kamal.
Maybe click.
Click.
We
don't click browser na. We click only buttons, links, next radio buttons, etc. We don't click browsers, isn't it?
Yeah, that's true.
Get.
So page link.
Get. Next.
Get and set. Get
title of the browser. Already we discussed it. Just recap. Next, get current URL. Next, get page source. Next, get window handle. This we didn't discuss. Today we will discuss. Get window handle. See method symbol parenthesis. Next, tell me, Aarti, any other methods? Regularly we used those methods. Close method. Next, quit method. See, these are the important browser methods. Okay, na? Can you tell me, Kamal? WebDriver browser methods. WebDriver browser methods.
Yes, sir. Get method, get title method, get current URL method, get page source method, get Windows handle method, close method, and quit method.
Quit method. Get window handle. Okay. Next, browser navigation methods. We discussed some browser navigation methods. Syntax navigate dot to navigate to navigate to. Next, navigate back, navigate forward. Just a minute. Navigate back. Next, navigate forward. Next, refresh method. Navigate to refresh. Next, one more method that is not comes under navigate method, navigation methods. Just a maximize method that we will segregate in others category. Okay. These are the important navigation methods. Next, methods on elements, Sridevi. Methods on elements. We discussed so many methods on
send
element.
keys, click.
First important one. What is the first one? No sequence, but first we need to identify the object. Then only you can perform operation on that element. Find element. Next, if it is group of elements, find elements or duplicate elements. Next, continue Sridevi.
Send keys.
Good. Send keys.
Clear.
Clear.
Click.
Good. Clear. Next, click.
Is enabled.
Good. Just a minute. Is E capital letter. Is enabled. Next, is
displayed.
Next, is
elected.
Selected. Is selected. S capital letter.
Yes.
Next, get text. Next, select by visible text. Select by B capital letter by visible text. Next, select by index. Etc. Next, others. For example, maximize method or driver dot manage dot window dot maximize. Next, explicit weight. Explicitly weight method, etc. See, these are the important WebDriver methods. See, so far we discussed elements and element locators. Next, WebDriver methods. Next, programming concepts. See, WebDriver supports various programming languages for enhancing tests. We selected Java. See, third one, Java. Programming concepts for enhancing tests. Already we discussed. See, Java, how much Java is required? Core Java is enough. Advanced Java not required. Server-side programming, network programming not required. Only core Java. List out Java programming concepts in a sequence. Kamal.
Sir, JDK?
JDK is programming concept.
No.
Development kit, that is software.
Oh.
JDK is software, not programming concept. Suppose variable is a programming concept. Conditional statements is programming concept. Operators programming concepts. C. Data types. Next. Variables.
Comments, sir.
Comments. But comments doesn't have any comments don't have any functionality. You can write comments anywhere in the program.
Modifiers.
Yes, good. Data types, variables. Next, access modifiers.
Operators.
Access modifiers. Just a minute. Variables. Next, strings. String handling. Next, arrays. After modifiers, operators. Continue, Sridevi. Sridevi.
The functions.
Function. Already we discussed no function term in
methods.
OOPS. Equivalent term is methods. Before methods, two more concepts also there.
Conditional statements.
Yes, conditional statements. In methods we use conditional and loop statements.
Yeah.
See.
Conditional and loop.
Conditional statements. Next, loop statements. Conditional statements and loop statements called as flow control. These both are called as flow control. Okay. Next, continue, Sridevi. Methods. We have basically we have two types of methods.
Built-in methods and
built-in methods. Next,
user-defined.
Good. User-defined methods. Next, see, exception handling. Next, file and IO, input and output operations. See, up to this concept, programming fundamentals or basics. Next, some OOPS concepts also required. List out the OOPS concepts. Kamal, four important OOPS concepts.
Abstraction.
Good. Abstraction.
Encapsulation.
Abstraction. Encapsulation.
Polymorphism. And inheritance.
Good. Polymorphism and inheritance. These four are the core OOPS concepts. Object-oriented programming system. Inheritance. Okay. See, next, continue. Come to mainstream. Our mainstream is handling elements in Selenium WebDriver. Already in previous chapters we handled elements. We didn't perform some operations. In this chapter we will handle all elements. Then you can get more clarity. You can create any type of test case using Selenium WebDriver. any type of test case using Selenium WebDriver. Okay, first see, handling browser is not object, but we need to handle browser also. You know how to handle browser using browser driver object. See, handling browser using browser driver. No element locators required. Using browser driver, suppose Firefox driver or Internet Explorer driver or Chrome driver. Using driver object, we can handle browsers. Remember, no element locators to recognize browsers. Okay, next, say put mute. I will show some browser operations. See, create first launch Eclipse, create a Java project, for example Selenium testing Java project, hierarchy. Next, create a package WebDriver examples. I think already is there. Next, create class. For example, browser handling. It is showing. Some installation mistakes are there. There is a problem. Configure build path. We already configured now. Add external jars. Just a minute. Still. Just a minute. Observe Sridevi. Observe, now it is not showing any error now.
Yes, sir.
See that WebDriver jars adding problem. Next, main method, public static void main, string args. It is block of code, curly braces. Next, Aarti, first create a driver object in using Firefox driver.
Driver dot.
Driver dot. First create driver object. After creating, you can use driver object.
Driver.
See, important statement. It is required for every WebDriver test case. It is mandatory for every WebDriver test case. Kamal, create driver object. Sridevi, create driver object.
Sir, WebDriver driver equal to new Firefox driver.
Good. See, WebDriver, W capital letter and D capital letter. Driver. See here you can use A, B, C, D also, but follow coding standards. Use driver equal to new Firefox driver semicolon. Say import WebDriver, import WebDriver interface. Next, import Firefox driver. Okay. Next, driver dot get, driver dot get off. Tell me, Aarti, off
The URL, maybe the Google.
Any URL, any URL.
Any URL, yeah. Any URL, yeah.
Just a minute. Within double quotes, URL. If you create driver, it launches a browser with a blank URL. Just run the test. Okay, browser launching. Next, get title. See, it returns value. In order to capture that value, a string required. Suppose string, any meaningful string name. Browser title, otherwise just title equal to driver dot get title. Okay. Next, same way, get current URL. URL of the browser. URL is different, title is different. Next, get page source. HTML source. Just a minute. Get current URL. Next, get page source. Next,
Sir, line 11, get current URL.
Line 11. Okay. Good. Current URL. Next, any other methods? Driver dot close.
Sir, what about get window handle?
Yes. See, window handle we use to handle multiple browsers that we will discuss later. Just you can capture window title, no problem. You can capture where we use window handle in order to handle multiple browsers. We use window handle, browser window handle. Window handle equal to driver dot get window handle. Next, one more method also there, driver dot quit. What is the difference between quit and close methods, Aarti? Quit and close.
It will quit that particular page or URL, whereas close, it will close the browser.
Page closing is there. Can you close page, any page?
I mean, quit.
No,
It will.
incorrect description. Generally, we cannot close pages. We can close browsers only. Can you tell me, Sridevi, difference between close and quit methods?
Sir, close, it closes the current browser. Quit, it closes all browsers.
See, close focused browser. This term is important. Focused browser. Next, quit means close all browsers that opened by WebDriver during execution. Suppose before execution some browsers launched, some browsers available on desktop, it won't close. Close all opened browsers. Otherwise you can close all browsers that opened by WebDriver. Any confusion, Aarti?
Sir, no.
Okay. Say, if you want to display, you can display. Tell me, Kamal, what is the shortcut key for print statement, output statement?
SYSO.
SYSO.
Control and spacebar.
Control space. Okay. First, title. Next, URL. Next, just a minute. Page source. Next, a Windows handle. Window handle. Next, okay, enough. Run. Page resource is a bigger one. It occupies more. Page resources lengthy content na, Sridevi?
Yes, sir.
Just a minute. Without page resource, first title Google, current URL, next window handler. Okay, just a minute. Next, Aarti, remember, I want to execute same tests on Internet Explorer browser. IE browser. Remember, for example, my IE driver. Say already we discussed Firefox driver is default. IE driver, Chrome driver, we need to download and provide the path. I downloaded Chrome driver and IE driver server and placed in E drive. Now tell me, I want to execute the same test using Internet Explorer.
In
First set property system dot extra statement dot set property
internet.
Tell me, Sridevi. You need to remember this one. First string, second string.
WebDriver dot.
WebDriver, small letters.
WebDriver dot
dot
IE dot driver.
IE dot driver. Good. You need to remember this one. Second one, you no need to remember. This is path of the IE driver. Suppose E colon IE driver server dot exe. It is executable file. Semicolon. It is not. Oh, this type of not acceptable. Okay. Next, change the driver. If you type incorrect driver name, it will correct it. It will provide suggestion. Internet Explorer driver. Import Internet Explorer driver. Okay. Now run the test. Okay. Executing now. Kamal. Observe.
Yeah, yes, sir.
But that red color text is not errors. Observe that one.
Yeah, yes.
That is details. See, observe. Started Internet Explorer driver server. Next, listening on port. Next, output. See output. Google. Next URL. Next Windows handler. Next, same test on Chrome browser. Arti, same test on Chrome browser. You tell me, Kamal. Just change the two statements enough. See, Chrome.
Sir, set property. Chrome.
Set property. Instead of IE, use Chrome. Next, change the path. Change the path. Chrome driver.
Chrome server.
Chrome driver. Otherwise,
Chrome
just
driver.
You observe that one. E drive. Chrome driver. Next here, Chrome driver. Import Chrome driver. Okay. Now run the test. Observe Sridevi providing output na.
Yes, sir.
Now we are executing our tests on different browsers. Okay. Say in cross-browser testing, we face some issues due to browser navigation changes. Observe one issue, Sridevi. See here, all browsers providing same navigation, that's why no issue. Sometimes for public applications, if it is private application, means intranet application, no navigation issue. If it is public application, means internet application, some issues. What are the issue? What is the important issue in cross-browser testing?
Path setting, sir.
Navigation issue. Observe.
Yeah.
Here we executed that script. In the test, no navigation changes. Here observe. So for example, Gmail login. It is a public application, means internet application. Just a minute. Gmail.com. Okay, just a minute. Google. Click on Gmail link. Observe the navigation, Arti. Just a minute. This is base state. See once again, Google. Click Gmail link, Gmail homepage. This is Firefox browser. Next, Chrome browser. Click Gmail link. Observe, okay, observe Arti. What is the problem?
The Google, the Firefox has Gmail. We have to click it there, click on that link, and it will come directly to the sign in. Enter your email.
Just don't confuse. If it is Firefox browser, in Google homepage, if you click Gmail link, it provides Gmail homepage directly.
Yeah.
But in
Gmail
Chrome browser, if you click Google, if you click Gmail link in Google Home, first it will provide a sign-in page. If you click sign-in link, then Gmail homepage.
Yeah.
Extra navigation. See, in this scenario, cross-browser testing problem, na? Okay. See, handle browser. Okay, na Sridevi, handling browser object, browser is not object as per Selenium.
Yes,
okay, handle browser. Okay. Next, how to handle browser? Kamal, how to handle browser? Using
browser driver.
Driver object. Using browser driver object. Okay. Next important element, handle edit box or text box. Okay. Tell me, Aarti, what is the functionality of edit box? You know functionality of browser. It opens web pages. It opens web pages. You can redirect one web page to another using links, otherwise using URLs. Got the point? Functionality of browser. Functionality of edit box. Sridevi, functionality of edit box.
Input text, input character.
It takes input and we can edit the input, isn't it?
Yes.
It takes input. Okay. Next, what are the important operations on edit box? First one, primary operation. Enter a value. Just a minute. If you can handle all elements, then you can create any type of test. See, prerequisites, element locators, WebDriver methods. Next, Java programming concepts. Just a minute. Firefox driver. You remove unused imports. It's not error, just suggestion. Errors we must resolve. Sessions, your choice. Okay. First enter, suppose gmail.co.in. Okay. Enter a value. gmail.com. Enter a value into this one. Tell me, Sridevi, I want to enter value into email edit box in Gmail homepage. First we need to find the element na.
Send keys.
First find element,
Yes,
then send keys. See here two operations. One method for finding element, another method for entering value. See driver dot
find element
by you can use any unique locator. For example, ID is email dot send keys of suppose any value. Okay, just a minute. How to get element values, element locator values, Aarti? How to get element locator values?
We have to click on that particular.
See, my question is how to get element locator value. Kamal. How to get, I want to get email element locator. Element locator is ID value I want. Simple thing, simple question. Tell me, Sridevi.
Sir, you have to point the mouse on that icon above. Show the
mouse.
Show the on that
Using
Firebug.
Using Firebug in Firefox browser. See, first launch Firebug. Launch Firebug add-on. This is add-on of Firefox browser. Then take this mouse pointer. Next, show the email edit box. Observe. Here it is showing ID equal to email. Okay. Name equal to email. Okay. Okay. If it is Firefox browser using Firebug add-on, we can inspect elements. See. Okay. Already we discussed that concept. If it is Internet Explorer browser, tell me, Aarti, I want to inspect element.
Add-on required.
Add-ons not required. Only Firefox we need to install Firebug and Firebug add-on.
Yeah, for I we don't need it. It's automatically
default. Developer tools are there. Developer tools. See, you place mouse pointer on page and right click. Just a minute. Here it is not showing. Otherwise F12 is shortcut key. F12. Otherwise, see tools, developer tools. Observe, Sridevi. F12 developer tools available na?
Yes, sir.
Take mouse pointer and show the object. You can get a value. See, same name equal to email, ID equal to email, something like this. Next, see, use a direct shortcut key F12. Otherwise, tools, F12 developer tools. Okay. See it built in. Next, if it is Google Chrome browser. Tell me, Kamal, Chrome browser. Same for Chrome browser also built in element inspection tool available. Same developer tools. Okay, right click on web page. Here inspect element is there na?
Yeah, inspect element.
Inspect element. See. Same. Take this one and show email. Same ID, email name, email like this. Otherwise, here tools, where that one, settings, not settings, more tools, developer tools, more tools, developer tools. Okay, na Artik? Got the clarity? Observe, run it one, run it. Observe Sridevi, value entered na? Any confusion? Hello?
No, it's clear, sir.
Okay, cool. Observe, in this statement we used two methods. Identify the two methods, Arti. Sharp. In this
find elements and send keys.
Send keys. Two methods. One, see, first method for identifying the object. Second method for entering value, performing operation on that object. Next, you split the statement into two statements. One is for identifying object, another for performing operation on that object, in order to increase the clarity. Split this statement into two statements. First, identify the object, then perform operation on that object. Sridevi?
Sir, first driver E equal to?
Element.
Element E equal to?
Element, any name. Suppose element, any meaningful name. Edit box.
Equal to?
Equal to, just a minute.
Driver object
Import,
dot find element.
Import element.
Driver dot find element.
Driver dot find element. Next, by locator, by dot, for example, ID, or you can use name also in this scenario. Name, email only. Okay. First, identifying object over. What is the problem? What is the problem? Element edit box driver dot find element.
Edit box is any reserved word or keyword.
Okay, not a reserved word. Next, perform operation on that edit box.
Edit box dot
send keys of value. Close parenthesis. Just a minute. Run it once. See, entering value. Just a minute. See, first finding element, then performing operation. Okay. anyhow it is a primary operation on edit box object. Any other operations on edit box? Next, return value. Suppose in one edit box, value already there, I want to return that value. I want to capture the value in order to perform any comparison operation. See, capture. Capture value or return value. Understand the requirement, Kamal? See, two different scenarios.
Yes.
See, general regular operation entering value. See, edit box is there, entering value is regular operation. Suppose A, B, C, D, 1, 2, 3, regular operation. Suppose another scenario, value already there, I want to capture that value. Okay. See, we already entered that value. I want to capture that value. How to capture? If you return the value, this one, string required in order to store. String, first we are entering the value, after that capturing the value. Suppose in real time application already value already there, you can capture. String, for example, value equal to driver. Driver not required, already we used web element na. Edit box dot get attribute just a minute. Type email, name email, value, SYSO, value. Run the test. Observe Sridevi captured na value. Suppose I want to know element type. Observe Sridevi. Now we are handling edit box in this scenario. How can you say whether that element is edit box or not? How can you say? Kamal, can you understand the question?
No, sir.
In this scenario, we are handling edit box na? Email edit box.
Yes, sir.
How can you know that we are handling edit box or not?
Sir, in the type will be there, sir.
Yes, yes. Get type of the element. type. Generally it won't write that edit box. I think email. Email. Type of the object. Email. A return type. Next, if you want name of the object, name, name. Name email. Return name. Next, suppose value already there. I want to clear the value. How to clear? Simple. Just a minute. Edit box dot clear method. Run. First entering value, then clearing. Value entered, cleared. See, if you want to observe this one, use explicit wait. Explicit wait. Tell me the syntax, Aarti, explicit wait. Sridevi, explicit wait.
Sorry, sir.
Sridevi, explicit wait.
Sir, implicit wait I know, but explicit wait.
Earlier we used explicit wait, na? Already we used.
So wait explicitly.
How to type? Suppose driver dot manage dot not manage. Just a minute. Remember, Sridevi, the last class we discussed the explicit wait. Driver dot
Sir, that one was implicit wait, that was driver dot manage dot timeouts.
Driver, that is not threads dot sleep, that is implicit. Anyhow, that we will discuss in synchronization.
Okay. Driver dot
manage
dot timeouts.
Timeouts
Dot time in seconds.
Just a minute.
Timeouts, no sir, timeouts dot implicitly wait.
Suppose 10 seconds.
Yes.
It is
time in seconds and comma time unit dot seconds.
Time unit. Oh, it is implicit wait, na? Just a minute.
Yes, sir.
Okay. I will show explicit wait also. It is anyhow it is implicit wait. time unit, next
time unit dot seconds.
Seconds, capitals, I think. Long,
Seconds, all capitals.
just a minute. Still it is showing.
10,
Just a minute.
10 comma time unit dot seconds.
Timeout
Yes.
not applicable for arguments. Int string. It is showing error.
10, sir, maybe it is too long. 10,000. 10.
10,000, 10 seconds only, na?
But we have to give us 10, sir.
10 is not long value, na? That is int only, na?
Okay.
Implicitly wait. See, already we used this method in the last class, I think. See, explicit wait. You try to use. It is not correct syntax. Just a minute. You correct, Sridevi. Time in seconds, na, not long, int.
Okay.
Just
Timeouts.
implicitly wait. Still it is showing error. To try to use explicit. Implicit wait long only. Okay, this I will discuss later. Just observe in synchronization chapter we will discuss that one. Observe. One more, this one is there, a thread dot sleep. This is also explicit.
Spelling, sir. THREA.
Yes, yes. See, this is also explicit. Observe 10,000 milliseconds. See, waiting na. Kamal, observe, waiting na. Now cleared.
Yes, sir. Yes.
Is it implicit wait or explicit wait?
It's explicit wait, sir.
Explicit wait. Why?
The 10 millis.
Say without any condition, blindly it waits 10 seconds, a specified time, isn't it?
Yes, sir.
Say clear. Clear value. Okay, na Sridevi? Tell me, any other operations on edit box? We checked maximum operation na?
Yes, sir.
First, entering value, that is regular operation. Next, return value, return type, return name. Next, clear existing value. Next, you can check enabled or not also. Suppose enabled or not. Boolean result. Boolean edit box dot is, just a minute, Boolean a equal to edit box dot is enabled. What is the output, Aarti? What is the output? What is
False.
False.
True.
True. Enabled na. Without, suppose if it is in disabled state, you can't enter the value. True. See once again. Observe true. Check if the element is enabled or not. Okay, na Sridevi? We performed maximum operations on 8 box na. Tell me what operations we performed on 8 box object.
Yes, sir.
What operations? Remember? What operations?
Enter a value.
Enter a value, that is general operation, regular operation. Next?
Yes. Capture value, return value.
Capture or return value, both are same.
Capture. Yes, capture or return value.
Or return value. Next?
Clear the value.
Clear value. Next?
Enabled.
Checking if the element is enabled or not. Next, return type of element, return name of element, etc.
Yes.
Okay. I think all of you familiar with handling edit boxes. Okay, now Kamal, shall we move to next element?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Next, handle button. Handle button. What is the purpose of buttons in software applications, Aarti? Purpose of buttons? Generally, we perform click operation on button.
To go to the Yeah.
Submission, submit.
Okay.
Submit something. Okay. Suppose in this your sign in button is there. I want to click on this sign in. Click on this sign in. Just a minute. Click this sign in. Tell me, Kamal, first identify the object and click operation in single statement. Driver dot driver dot
find
element by you can use ID or just a minute. Here check the availability. Sometimes developers don't provide all element locators. Sometimes developers provide some locators only. Show the button. ID available. You can use ID or name. Name also available. You can use ID or name. Sign in. ICAP. By ID within double quotes value. It is string type data. Dot what is the general operation on button object?
Click, sir.
Click. Good. Click. Run. Clicked. Okay, without entering any data, we clicked. That's why it is showing error message. Anyhow, clicked. Otherwise, you won't get this error message. Enter your email address. Okay. Next. Check the type of element, Sridevi. Element type. I think it is submit. Element type. Just a minute. Type submit. Generally, button submit something. Name. Return type. Driver dot find element ID. Dot. Tell me, Sridevi, I want to return type of the element. Aarti?
Type of element, get type.
How to get?
Attribute, get attribute.
Get attribute within double quotes type. Next, name of the element. Name. Next, I want to check enabled or not. Boolean A equal to dot is enabled. Next, SYSO control space. Run. True. Type we didn't display na. SYSO control space text string, next string name, type SYSO control C, name, or run. Okay. See, type submit, button name sign in, enabled status true. We perform maximum operations on button object. Just a minute. Just a minute. Okay, na Arti? We performed maximum operations on button object na. What operations we used? Tell me, Kamal. What operations we used on button object?
So, click operation.
Click operation, that is general operation, regular operation. Next, return type of the element. Next, return name of the element. Next, check if the element is enabled or not. If the button is enabled or not. Okay, na?
Yes.
Okay. See, I think all of you familiar with handling browser, handling edit box, handling button. Next, handle text area and message also text area type but different. Already we discussed. Text area is static, constant, fixed. Message dynamic. Based on user operations, user can get messages. See, handle text area. Next, handle message. Sometimes we need to capture messages in order to compare with the expected value. Okay. See, in this Google, Gmail home, observe Sridevi. Here one text area is there. Text area present in the web page. One account all of Google. I want to return this value.
Yes, sir.
First find the element. Find the element. Then operation. First finding element. Then perform operation. Any meaningful properties available for this one? What it is showing? H1, header 1.
H1, no. H1 header?
No, H1.
Header is not element locator in WebDriver, na?
Yes.
Then?
We can use xpath.
Xpath. Good. Xpath. Oh, mistakenly, I didn't install that one. Just a minute. What is the tool for getting XPath in Firefox? FirePath. FirePath add-on. First launch Firebug. See fire path. Take the hand icon and show this web text area. Text area. By xpath within double quotes xpath value. Next. Get text method. Get text. Where is that get text? Just a minute. By xpath dot type G get text. You need to return into string. String text value equal to. Next display. Text value. Run the test. Observe Kamal. Return na. One account all of Google.
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Yes, sir.
Okay, cool. Next, I want to get error message. Error message. Just a minute. First, click this button. Click this button. Then you can get error message. I want to capture this error message. Okay. First, click the button. Driver dot find element by dot id. ID value sign in. Next dot click without entering any data. Click. Then string text value find by xpath. This is also element now. See error message. Any meaningful name you can use. Run the test. What is the problem? Get text. Identify the problem. First handle text area. Just a minute. We didn't copy that one. Just a minute. I didn't prepare the notes for this. It is showing Just a minute. Okay, one account, all of Google accounts. First this one, paste. Just a minute. This is a return or capture text area. Next, a return or capture message. Error message. First click the button, then capture error message. Show this message. Find element xpath dot get text. Showing error. Look at the problem, Sridevi. Why it is showing error? Unable to locate element. You try to use another one, another locator. Why it is not executing? Driver find element xpath get text. Correct syntax. Okay, you try to use another locator. What is this one? Class name. Not working. See, they will look at the problem. Suppose by xpath we already used. Try once again. This one, fire path, email. It's correct only. Get text. Okay. First click sign in, then put mute, run. Try to identify the problem, Harti.
Sir, if we use by ID.
ID not.
Sir, if we use by ID.
Actually, xpath has to work. Some problem is there.
Yeah.
It has to work. Earlier I used that one, it worked. Suppose if you try by dot ID, you take that ID value, HTML, show this one.
Sir, that
Sir, instead of ID, span ID maybe? That's what it says. Span spn.id.
Span is not allocator.
Okay.
Sir, there is extra square bracket and semicolon in ID.
Extra square bracket. This one?
Yes, sir. That was not there in ID actually when you copied.
Just a minute. ID, yes. So still error. Just a minute. Actually, it has to, xpath has to work.
Is it identifying sign in, sir? Which element it is not identifying?
Which element?
There are two elements. First, we are clicking on the first element. So which element
it is clicking now. Clicking. Observe.
Okay, clicking and showing error.
Clicking. Just a minute. Just a minute. Oh, clicking problem. Oh, correct. Find element by ID. Clicking problem. What is the problem? Find element by dot ID, sign in. Just click this one. Just a minute. ID, sign in. Find element, driver dot find element by sign in only. Observe any
Sir,
issue?
S is not capital, sir. Only I is. Yeah, you had a S.
Same. Okay. Now it is clicking.
Because you had a S capital before.
Oh. Running. Okay, this time. Observe, Kamal, it captured that error message now.
Yes, sir.
Enter your email address. Okay, some issue. Issue is, what is that issue? Tell me, Arthi.
I think is a case sensitive, so when you copy, you have to be careful.
Okay.
When you click
Okay.
Find the element, you know.
See, actually, these are the operations on text area or messages na. Sridevi, any other operations? Capturing area, capturing error message.
Yes, sir.
Next, before break, just 2 minutes. One more important element, handle link for 5. Handle link. Purpose of links. It redirects to another page or another location in the same page. See, internal links, external links available. First, click on link. Click on link. See, important operation on link object, regular operation on link object. Click. Suppose, put mute Kamal, google.com. Click on this Gmail link. What is the link text? See, without element locator, we can get link text.
Gmail, sir.
Gmail is the link text. Just a minute. ID, instead of ID, you can use link text, T capital. Gmail dot click operation. Run. Okay, clicking. Next, instead of click, use partial, instead of link text, use partial link text. Suppose partial, L also capital. Run. Click. Okay. Next, instead of partial link text, use xpath. Xpath. Take the xpath. Gmail. Select file path. This is xpath. Run. Executing. Next, return that link value, link text. String a link name equal to xpath dot get text. SYSO Control C. Link name. See Gmail. Okay, these are the operations on link object. See, you take 10 minutes break. After the break, we will have small session. Next, handle drop down after the break. Handle drop down box element. Say next handle drop down box. Find the drop down. See Mercury tour sample site. It is actually QTP sample application. Click register link. Click just a minute. Enter username. Enter password. First you can register. Click this sign in image button. Here departing from drop down is there. I want to select London item. See this is my operation. Okay, from scratch. Say URL. First run. Okay, launching. Next, enter username. It is edit box. Guide me, Arti. Enter edit box. Enter value into edit box. Username edit box. You take element locator. Just a minute. HTML.
HTML, then handle that icon. Click
just
on the.
Just a minute. Oh, it is taking. Observe name, username.
User.
Otherwise, you can take xpath also. Say driver dot find element by dot name by dot name locator of name value username dot send keys enter username value. Next, enter password value. Take the password element locator. Name. Just a minute. Oh, it is not showing. Next, click on that button. Driver dot find element by dot id of id not available name login dot click. Okay, just run. What's the problem?
By dot name of login, sir, line 14.
I think, sir, instead of ID is name.
Name. Run. Okay, working fine. Next, next page, I want to select this one, London. This is my operation. Here we have to use select class. Observe. Handling button, handling radio, handling button, handling link, handling edit box is different. Drop down is different. Select any name. For example, drop down. You can use ABCD also. Equal to here import select. Select is class, built-in class. Here we are creating object new of driver dot find element by name by dot name of Take that name. What is the name of that object, Kamal? Name of the drop down.
So it's very hard to see.
See here. From port now.
Yeah.
From port.
Oh.
Observe here in this Firebug pane. Bottom. Can you view this one, Sridevi?
Yes, sir. From port.
From port.
From port. Okay.
Okay. Next we selected that one. It is showing new select. We selected in that so many items. I want to select London item. Drop down dot, just a minute, spell mistake, sensitive. Drop down dot, type yes, select by value. Value is, for example, London. Just observe. Run. Observe, Aarti. London selected na?
Yeah, yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Okay, cool. London selected. London is third item. London is third item. See, select, drop down or list box, item by value. By value. Next, by index. By index. Suppose 3. Just a minute. Change the method. Drop down, select by index. Executing. Just a minute, some problem happened. Run it once. New York selected. Suppose, observe Sridevi, I want to select Frankfurt. Then what is the index value? Index starts from 0 to n-1.
Yes, sir.
I want to select Frankfurt. Then what is the index? 1. Index starts from 0 to n-1. If 10 items are there, first item 0, last item 10 minus 1, 9. See, this time it will select Frankfurt. Okay, na?
Yes, sir.
Next, count items. I want to count items. See, in previous classes, we didn't handle drop down. See, this is about drop down handling. Concentrate. Return items count. Return items count. Here take list. List element. Remove select list. List. See, follow the syntax. Within diamond symbol. Web element. Web element. Any name you can use. Suppose E equal to okay, you have to use select also. After drop down, this again list, both required. List web element E equal to drop down dot drop down dot get options. Remember the syntax. Next, list. Observe, if you import first one, observe Sridevi, I imported list class. List one, this
Yes,
one.
sir.
Where is that list? This one. In Java .awt package, one list class is there. This is not the suitable list class. Observe. Remove. First you remove this one. Select second list. Second import. This package is different now. Java.util.
Yes,
util. Say importing predefined classes also careful. Earlier select also observe. Select. Remove this one. Just a minute. Import select first one. Import second one. Still error na. Understand the concept, Aarti?
Yes, sir.
See here, select first import. For drop down, just a minute. Generic. Second one. Understand the concept, Sridevi? Sometimes same class names available in different packages. We need to find that one now.
Yes.
Okay. Next, list. I want count. Count is integer. Take variable int I equal to list element e dot size property. Size method. Display that one. SYSO I. Run. Observe, Kamal, how many items available in that drop down?
10 items, sir.
10 items. See, this is about handling drop down box or list box. Next, radio button. Handle radio button. Handle radio button. Here important operations. First, check if the radio button is already selected or not. Selected or not. This is one operation. Next, select radio button. Select radio button. Next, unselect. Unselect. Unselect means how to unselect. Here no direct option for unselecting na. Observe. Observe Aarti. Suppose round trip. Here two radio buttons are there. Here round trip already selected. You can select one way. Suppose I want to unselect this round trip. How can I select? If you select another option, then it will unselect automatically, isn't it?
Yeah.
Actually, unselect option not related that corresponding object, that primary object na. If you select another option, it will unselect. So
yeah.
Okay. See, first these two important operations. What the two important operations? Check if the radio button is selected or not. Next, select radio button. Okay. Follow the same navigation. First, check the status of radio button. Status, it returns true or false. If selected, true, otherwise false. Boolean A equal to driver dot find element by dot, just a minute, radio button. Input type radio, checked value something, name, trip type, name trip type, just a minute. one way. Name, same trip type. Just paste. Trip type. Can we use this name locator, Kamal? Can we use this name locator? Sridevi?
Sir?
Observe here.
Name.
Suppose this, I want to check status of this round trip radio button. What is the name value? No ID. Name value. What is the name value?
Trip type.
Trip type. Suppose another one way. What is the name value?
Trip type. Same.
Same na, duplicate na. We cannot use that locator na.
Yes.
Next, other name ID not available. Value is not locator. Type is not locator. Next, input tag is there, but input tag also duplicate. Next, xpath.
Yes, sir.
Take xpath of this round trip. See, lengthy xpath. xpath.
Sir, is the xpath is unique to the? Is that unique for everyone, even your machine or my machine?
Yes, unique. It won't vary. Okay. It won't vary between machines. It is common for all machines. Okay, na? Observe, Aarti. You raised a good question. Xpath value is common for all machines, all computers, and common for all browsers also. If it is Firefox or Explorer, Internet Explorer or Chrome. But why can't we use XPath for all elements? Okay, we can use XPath locator for all elements, but sometimes it is also duplicate. If it is any, if any duplicate objects are there, then XPath also not useful. Got this point?
Yeah, yes.
What is that one? Dot I is selected. Just a minute. Regarding XPath, she asked na. XPath locator is common for all computers or machines, and for all browser types, browsers. See, Firefox or IE. Or Chrome. Okay, but sometimes XPath is not suitable. What is that scenario? Tell me, Kamal. xpath locator. You tell me, Sridevi. Sometimes we can't use xpath. When?
The developer, we have more element locators.
Sometimes xpath locator is
duplicate.
For duplicate elements. See, xpath element locator won't work for duplicate elements. Means why same xpath locator. Suppose two edit boxes are there with same name. That time xpath also same. See, anyhow, that we will discuss in handle duplicate elements concept. Okay. First, select this one. SYSO, Control C, A. I think that object already selected na. True. Next, another one is there na. B. You take xpath of another radio button. Put mute one way. It is not selected.
Sir, in the second line, system out, sir, you have to put on line 24, you have to put a B there.
Okay. I will change. See, lengthy. See, definitely it will false. Run. Observe Kamal. First radio button checked true. Second one checked false.
True, then false.
False.
Yes, sir.
Just a minute. Next, check operation. Check. I want to check this second one. Means first one already selected. Observe. Here default option is round trip. I want to select one way. Identify the element. Next, what operation? On radio button. Identify Sridevi. How to select? Click only. Click.
Yes, sir.
Click operation. Just a minute. Run. Now one way selected. Okay. Next, handle checkbox. Handle checkbox. Handle checkbox. Just a minute. Kamal, find the difference between radio button and a checkbox in terms of functionality. Radio button option selection. Just a minute. Radio button option selection. Checkbox also option selection. Selecting an option. Say, observe. Just a minute. Radio button. What is the functionality of radio button?
We can choose one at a time.
One. See, radio button. Select an option. Checkbox. One checkbox at a time. Checkbox also select an option. But difference is here, as you told, one option at a time. Means from a radio buttons group, one radio button at a time. One radio button at a time. If it is checkbox,
any number of
multiple, one or more. One minimum, one or more checkboxes at a time. That is the only difference. Functionality, primary functionality same. Select option. Select an option. Handle checkbox. Here, just a minute. Check operations. Check checkbox. Check checkbox. Next, uncheck. Suppose checkbox already selected. I want to uncheck. Yes, we can uncheck. Uncheck checkbox. Next, verify if the checkbox is selected or not. Verify if the checkbox is selected or not. See, these are the maximum operations on checkbox element. Okay, I will show the example. URL. Next, object. Element locator. HTML. Observe Sridevi. First one. Here name only available, type not suitable, tag also not suitable. Type, first of all, type is not locator. Input input is locator, that is tag name, but here duplicate. For all checkboxes same tag name, but name available, name. What is name? chk. Next, show the fourth one. Just a minute. Third one, same name cha. Fourth one, same name. Last one, sixth one, name. Then name is not suitable for this scenario. Why it is duplicate? Next, take xpath. Suppose I want to click on second checkbox. You observe input 2, first one input 1, fourth one input 4, fifth one input 5. Is it unique or not, Kamal? XPath. Observe XPath value.
Okay.
What is the XPath value? This one HTML/body/input 5 na. Observe
Yes,
bottom. For last one.
Yeah.
Input 6. For first one, input 1. So it is unique.
Yes, it's unique, sir.
Unique. I want to select second checkbox. Take this XPath locator. By dot XPath of XPath value dot operation. Click only. See, observe. We used click operation on buttons, links, radio buttons, and checkboxes also. Okay. Click. Now check the status. Status is selected or not. Boolean A equal to, status is Boolean, true or false? First we are selecting, then checking. Dot is selected. Next, display the value. What is the expected output, Aarti? Expected output. We are checking status of selection. Kamal. Sridevi.
True, sir.
True. Yes. Next, unselect. Unselect means how to unselect? How to unselect? Just a minute. Manual operation. See, first
click on it again.
Again click. Yes, good. Click again. See, first click selected. Again click just a minute. Again click unselected. Selected, unselected. Okay. See, Boolean B. Again click required na. This is false. Run. Observe, true, false. Just a minute. This is first one. Check radio button. Uncheck also same. Once again, if you click, uncheck. Next, verify true or false. Okay, this is about handling checkbox. Next, image. Image. Eight. Handle image. Just a minute. So far what we discussed. Handle browser. First one, handle browser. I think one missed. Second one, handle edit box. Third one, handle button. Fourth one, text area or message. Fifth one, link. Sixth one, drop down. Seventh one, radio button. Eighth one, checkbox. Ninth one, handle image. We already discussed. Tell me again, Aarti. Image object three flavors na? What are the three flavors?
One is
General image, static one, no functionality. Image. Next, image button. Next,
image button and image link.
Image link. Link. See, first general image. General image. Suppose Google Home. This is image. Logo. Property. You go for XPath only. No other suitable. Just a minute. Driver dot find element. Observe, is it image or not? ID is there. Logo. Okay, image only. By dot xpath dot Suppose I want to get image title. Observe title of the image. Title is there. Some images may not have titles. That is different. Observe Sridevi bottom in Firebug pane. What is the title of this image?
Google.
Google. I want to capture that value. Dot get, just a minute. Get attribute of title. Observe, is it case sensitive? Title small only. Dot semicolon. Capture this one. String. Yes. Okay. Any name. S equal to SYSO. Control C. Yes. Run.
Sir, we need to change the URL.
URL. Sorry. Yes. Run. Say captured. Google. This is general image. You can get other attributes also. Other available attributes. Next, image button. We already used image button. Go to that tour. See. Mercury tours. The sign in button is there. HTML. Observe this one. Arti, sign in. Actually, functionality button. What is the type of object? Here observe in a Firebug pane, bottom of the page. What is the type of
Yes,
image?
it says sign and
What is the
what
type
type of
value?
image? Image, just general image?
Type image. Type image, but it is button functionality, na?
Yeah, it is a
So
button.
image button.
Yeah, image button. Yeah.
I'm taking name. Name login. Name login. See driver dot find element by dot name of name value dot click. Change the URL. Okay. Run it once. Okay. Performing operation. Next. Image
So
link.
can I ask you a question?
Tell me.
When do we have to choose XPath? When we have a duplicate like
Just a minute.
in
Just a
HTML,
minute.
that time we use the XPath, right?
Just a minute. For this name object, for this button object, image button name available na?
Yeah, yes, sir.
Name available, then you no need to choose XPath.
Okay.
If name not available or name duplicate, then you have to choose the XPath. See, observe in the previous scenario.
Yeah. I just want to make sure. Yeah, I got it, sir.
Just a minute. See, for this drop down, this checkbox also, name available. What is the name value?
CHK for all the buttons,
all the checkboxes. So here we can't use name na.
Yeah. So
ID not available.
Yeah.
ID not available. Next, tag name available. Tag name input. Input is duplicate na.
Yeah, yes, sir.
See, give first priority to ID. ID is sharp, speed. ID. If ID is duplicate, go for another property. Suppose if ID is not available, go for other property. Suppose ID not available, name not available, then class name not available, tag available but duplicate. That time go for XPath. Sometimes okay.
Got it, sir. Thank you.
Welcome. See, next last example for the day, then remaining we will discuss tomorrow. One more thing. What is that one? Image link. Okay. Go to our Selenium official site. Selenium HQ. Observe. Observe Kamal. This big size SC is image, but general image no functionality, isn't it?
Yeah.
Next, the small size, small SC is there now here, Selenium IDE. It is also image, but having functionality.
Yeah.
Observe. First, you try to click on this big size SE. Nothing. It is static image. Next, click on this small SE. Redirecting to another page. It is image link. Now I want to click on this image link. Say. Change the URL. Next, click on that URL. Click on that link. First, change URL. Click on that image link. Driver dot find element by just a minute. By dot Which one is the suitable locator? No ID, no name, then go for xpath. Image. XPath. See, user friendliness point of view, web developers use image links, text links, image links. Image link user friendly. Dot click method. Run. Okay na? Aarti, click at that Selenium ID image link na?
Yeah, yes, sir.
Okay. See, this is about handling images. Next, tomorrow we will discuss handling web table, handling frame, and working with multiple browsers and handling span, etc. Okay. Any queries, Sridevi?
No, sir.
Okay, we'll